nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Nah. A snitch, nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Nah. A bitch, nigga, that's that shit I.
How's it going today, guys? So I kind of fucked myself over a little bit by trying to review all the Child's Play movies, the Scream movies, and the It movies all at once. So I figured, I'm like, fuck it. What we're gonna do in this video is we're gonna review all the films, and I'm gonna end up splitting them up. This will be a long video, but I'm also gonna split them up and put them out as like their own individual releases, so y'all can go watch them too. But I'm gonna be covering all the Scream movies in this film. I'm also gonna put the first review and the second review in here too. That was just a compilation of all the films. I'm gonna wait till this weekend, probably Saturday or Sunday, to cover Scream 7, because I'm hoping to have the Child's Play video and the Scream video out. I'm trying to have Scream out Thursday night, which is when I'm recording this Thursday afternoon, and I'm trying to have the Child's Play video out tomorrow. So, and then the TV series, they're gonna get covered. Just give me like a week, a couple weeks, and let me get ready to cover that, because that's gonna be probably a longer video, just because those fucking those seasons are like several hours long. So that'll have to be fucking its own fucking thing I'll have to do. But I figured I'd cover all the Scream movies in here, and then y'all will get a Scream 7 video hopefully out Saturday or Sunday. Child's Play will be out, like the whole franchise review will be out tomorrow. And then I'm going to try to finish up It Chapter 1 and It Chapter 2 next week, and I'll probably just cover both those in one. If not, then I'll probably just do singular reviews, because it's two different movies. And then Welcome to Derry will also get covered. And then I'm also going to throw in some like one-offs, because I've been kind of lacking a little bit, because I've been trying to figure out how to plan this video. I've been writing it and shit. So so the Scream review is gonna be pretty. This one's gonna be a fairly long video. I wouldn't say it's gonna be over an hour, but it'll probably be pretty decent length. And yeah, we're just gonna go through all 6 Scream movies besides the 7th one, which, like I said, I'm covering that on its own because it just came out. And then Child's Play, same thing. I have yet to cover any of the sequels of that yet, because I'm mainly focusing on Scream. But we'll do that, and then next week I have a couple one-offs lined up in mind that we'll probably hit up, because I don't want to jump straight into another fucking franchise. I want to do some one-offs, and then we'll jump into another big franchise that I have in mind. I'm not going to name yet what it is, but that one will be pretty big as well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we're just going to go over all 6 of these Scream movies, which, by the way, are all fucking monumental as shit. Please go watch the Scream movies if you have not. You could choose to watch them TV series. It's very diverse. Not, well, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. It kind of splits the Scream like fan community in half, because like either you like it a lot or you just don't like it and you think it's shitty. I personally enjoy it, and y'all will hear me talk about all 3 seasons of that whenever we cover it. But yeah, so I don't have much more to say. Hope y'all enjoy this video.
Alright, so to jump straight into it, Scream is just a very revolutionary film for the horror genre. This came out at a time where sequels of horror slashers were coming out, and they were getting dumber and dumber, and not as good as they could be. Scream came in and just paved the way for a lot of meta slashers. The opening scene of this movie, where Casey Becker gets killed, is amazing. Like, it's amazing. Neve Campbell's great in this film. Like, the whole fucking cast is amazing. Billy Loomis and fucking Stu are great fucking killers. I mean, Skeet Ulrich and Matthew Lillard are fantastic in this. Like, there is so much to say about this film. It's just great. Like, the whole premise is great. Like, I don't even know where to begin. So the opening scene where Casey Becker's on the phone with this guy, and her boyfriend gets tied up and she gets killed, and when they find her, she's being hung by her intestines. That's shocking as fuck. I guarantee nobody was expecting that while watching this film at first. All the chase scenes in this film are also great. Like, they're all fantastic. They're very well shot, and they're very, what's the word I'm looking for? They are very, self-contradicting in a way. Like, she'll make, like, Sydney will, like, make a comment on the phone with Ghostface saying, oh, well, this girl's dumb in the fucking horror movie for doing this. And then instead of running out the door, she runs up the stairs and locks herself in a room, putting herself at risk. The entire movie, I think they keep who the killer is very well covered. Later movies lack to do that, but it's also because in this movie, they set up the fact that the boyfriend is usually the killer. So, the third act of the film, like in the house, is great. I love that very much. Like it's very well. It's a very good third act setting, and I would love to see more horror movies with that like have scenes at parties. You know what I mean? I think it's very cool. The deaths of Stu and Billy are also really well done as well. Like there's a lot in this film that is great. Like Roger, I think it's Roger L. Jackson, the guy that voices Ghostface. That voice is fucking iconic. That's a staple in horror now. Scream is referenced in literally fucking everything. And also, on top of that, while being referenced a shit ton, these movies also reference lots of other horror movies in them as well. So this film was very revolutionary for its time. I mean, just based off this film, we got 5 more films and 3 seasons of a TV series, and probably one of the biggest like franchises in horror. Like every character in this movie is fucking rememberable. If that's how you say it, whatever. Gail, Dewey, Tatum, Randy, like everybody in this film is just fucking great. And I love all the sequels as well. The Scream's a very overall solid franchise. And I figured since the 7th one was coming out today, fuck it, we're going to go ahead and talk about the first one. So I love this film so much. This film is it's a horror fucking masterpiece. I don't have much more to say. We're going to go ahead and... Alright, so jumping into Scream 2, this movie is pretty good. It's not as good as the original in my opinion, but it is still a very solid film. In this film, we follow Sydney in college after the events of Scream 1 and after they had made a movie based off the events of that movie called Stab, which is this universe's inversion depiction of what happened in Scream. But we follow her as she's like, making friends with people in college, and somebody ends up starting to kill people off. She has a boyfriend. Everything's going to shit. And I mean, like, overall, this is not a bad movie. It's just like, it's the Scream movie that I'm not as interested in as the original. Like, the original is great. Like, compared to all the other films, this one's just like, it's all right for me. Like, it's not bad. It's definitely a good sequel, but it's just like, I don't know. It's just kind of bland for my liking. I like all the other sequels a considerable amount more, but I don't know. This is probably my least rewatched Scream film ever. Like, I've watched this movie a lot, but I don't know. I just don't get a super big kick out of it. I mean, the reveal wasn't bad. Billy Loomis's mom and the other guy that I don't remember his fucking name because he's low-key forgettable. But, I mean, like, it's definitely not bad. I don't have much to say about this movie in general, if I'm being completely honest. I mean, there's some good kills in it. I like the concept of Stab existing in this universe. I like seeing Sydney kind of trying to continue in life after the events of the first movie, like after all that terrible shit happens. I mean, Cotton Weary gets, cleared of anything to do with, the rape and murder of Sydney's mom. I mean, overall, there's a lot of good aspects in this movie. It's just, I don't know. I'm just not as entertained by it. But I don't really have much more to say about it. Let's go ahead and just get to the end of the video. Alright, just to jump into Scream 3, I don't think this is a bad movie at all. I like the ideas that it kind of has. I mean, in this film, we see that the Stab franchise is still kind of going on, and we're coming on to the third one. And we also see, the voice changer shit get more, more fleshed out. In this film, we also only have one Ghostface, that being Roman Bridger, which I think is a very, it's different. Usually we're used to, 2 Ghostface. And a lot of the later films, well, not a lot, but in 6 and 7, no pun intended, we get to see like 3 Ghostface. So it's different. It's the only Scream movie with 1 Ghostface. I think Roman Bridger overall is like a pretty solid Ghostface. His motive's good, but also I kind of think he's just kind of thrown in there out of nowhere. That's the only thing I don't like about him. I think he has, besides Billy and Stu, I think he has, and Billy's mother, but I think he has one of the best motives, and I think, it's pretty well done. I think they keep it pretty well hidden throughout the entire movie. Pretty good, like, twist. Like, you wouldn't have expected it. I just think he's kind of just thrown in there, though. And there's also, while this movie is good, there's a lot of slapstick shit in it, and a lot of the deaths are very goofy, like the scene where the guy's in the house, and he can't read the paper in the dark, but there's very obviously fucking light coming through the window. So I've never really understood that. And I mean, like, the cameos are cool, but you can kind of tell they're just trying to do some Hollywood shit, since, I mean, some of this movie does take place on a fucking film set, but it's I don't know. I don't have like a lot of negative shit to say about it. It's just some things are not explained well or goofy, and then everything else is pretty good. Like, I don't know if I say it's a top 3 Scream film for me, but it's solid. Like, I don't have much more to say. The ending was good, like Roman getting killed, and then him also somehow faking the fact that he doesn't have a pulse. Dead Meat tried explaining that shit in the kill count, and it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. You can squeeze a ball under your fucking armpit to make your pulse stop. Like, what? But I mean, good reveal, good, like, pretty solid kills. Decent, like, the movie doesn't drag. Like, that's another thing I was gonna say. It doesn't drag very much, which is good, because some of the Scream movies kind of do that, and I've noticed it. Scream 2 at times does drag a little bit, and there are some scenes in Scream 7 that do drag just the slightest bit, but I'm not hating. But yeah, I don't really have much more to say about it, so we'll go ahead and just jump into the next film. Alright, so next we have Scream 4. This is probably a top 3 Scream movie for me. I like this film so much, and this is probably one of my most rewatched Scream films. I think Jill being the killer, I think everything in this movie's done very fucking solid, considering it came out, I think, almost 10 plus years after Scream 3, because that was supposed to be the wrap-up to the trilogy, the OG Scream trilogy. And this film is a great fucking return to, like, Woodsboro. Why can I not say it? What the fuck? Woodsboro. There we go. What the fuck? But, like, it's overall, like, it's a good-ass film. The kills are gory as fuck. The commentary is great. Like, commenting on, like, gorier fucking, like, gore porn movies, and, like, they keep talking about, like, the ongoing Stab franchise. Like, overall, it's great. Like, I haven't even scratched the surface yet. All the characters are fucking amazing. Kirby's good. Sydney's good as fucking usual. Jill's a good-ass killer, and I fuck with that. Charlie's really well done. Like, I like the idea of them being hella big film geeks. I love the fucking scene at the barn with like, them doing the Stab marathon. Like, the hospital. Like, the fucking, the parking garage scene is probably one of the most suspenseful scenes I've seen in any Scream movie. Like, it's good as fuck, front to back. The only bad thing about it is, like, sometimes the lens looks like it has, like, some shit smudged on it. But other than that, like, the movie's pretty fucking solid. Like, dude, like, I don't know, bro. And, like, the red herrings are pretty solid, too. Like, I don't remember her name. She's also in Scream 5. Officer or deputy fucking, I don't know her name. Judy, that's her name. Yeah, Judy's a good-ass red herring in this movie. There was scenes where she was being pretty fucking creepy, and I won't lie. I don't know where else to go with this review. Like, it's a good-ass movie. Like, just front to back. I mean, like, I guess we can go over, like, some kills I enjoy in it. I wanted to do that, because I fucking love Dead Meat, and I always want to, throw, like, the SFX team, like, some fucking, like, a bone, because they fucking do great in these movies. The The kill where the cop gets stabbed in his head, that's good as fuck. The kill where Jill's friend gets killed and her guts are hanging out, that's good too. There's another really good one. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I don't know. There's just a lot to like go off of here. Like I can't lie, but like I don't know. There's just so much to talk about with this film. Like it sounds like I'm fucking glazing, but there's a lot of good ass suspense scenes. Like and the kills are great. The acting's great. Like it's a really good fucking Scream movie. I would say, in my personal opinion, and y'all could fucking shit on me for this all you want. I think the top 3 best Scream movies are Scream 1, Scream 4, Scream 5. You could fucking lick my nut if you want to, like, debate me with this shit, because I genuinely do enjoy this movie a shit ton. I have nothing but positive things to say about it, so I have nothing else to say. We can go ahead and jump into Scream 5. Alright, so now jumping into Scream 5. I have to burp, hold on. Okay, I'm chilling. This film is just fucking amazing. Like, growing up, I've always been a big-ass horror movie fan. I think I said that in my very first review whenever I covered Child's Play. But watching this shit in theaters when it came out fucking just warmed my fucking horror geek heart, bro. Like, I think the only other movie that I fucking, like, that made me feel like this, like, horror genre-wise, that made me, like, fucking genuinely happy was It Chapter 2. Like, watching it in theaters, and probably Scream 6, and then Five Nights at Freddy's as well. But, like, this movie is just so fucking good. So, obviously, we follow, the fucking... Why can I not think of their last names? Hold on, I'm blanking really fucking bad. We follow the Carpenter sisters. I don't know why the fuck I blanked in that moment. I went, like, genuinely stupid for a second. But we follow them as there's a new Ghostface killer back in town. And we follow Sam and Tara. And, like, we primarily throughout the film, we follow a lot of Sam because Tara's hurt. But we also follow Tara's friend group. And, obviously, they bring back Sydney and Dewey and Gail. And, like, this is a pretty kick-ass movie. The kills are good as fuck in it. The opening scene's really fucking good. Like, that shit was suspenseful as fuck. Like, honestly, like, I think that's the first Scream movie where the opening kill, quote unquote, like, she didn't get killed. She just got really fucked up. And, like, the final fucking part, like, the end act of the movie being in the fucking Mocker house, fucking chef's kiss on that shit, bro. Good ass fucking Scream movie. Like, and the motives were actually pretty good. Them being crazy ass, like, stab fans, that's pretty good. Like, that's like I fuck with that. Like Richie and fucking I'm blanking on her name too. I can't think about Amber. Richie and Amber. Them like being like a couple kind of threw me off, but other than that, like, good ass motivations. Amber and fucking Richie both died in pretty fucking crazy ass ways. Richie's death was, I think that was a fucking good ass kill. Like, Sam, like, just shredding his shit with, and like, just stabbing him over and over, because we also find out that she's Billy Loomis's daughter in this movie, which is a pretty fucking crazy fact. So, I just think that's insane. But yeah, I mean, like, this movie's just great. Like, I don't have any complaints about it. So yeah, we'll go ahead and jump into the next film. Alright, so for our final Scream film that we're covering in this video, because I will be covering Scream 7 separately, is Scream 6. And this movie is fucking amazing. I don't care what anybody says. So this movie takes place in New York after Sam and Tara and Chad and Mindy, who I forgot to mention whenever I was talking about part 5. But their fucking chemistry is great. Chad and Mindy are fucking twins, but they're also in Scream 7. But we'll talk about that. Basically, they end up moving to New York. A Ghostface killer happens to, starts back up, and they somehow have access to, like, hella props from the stab movies, real life fucking shit using the murders. They have fucking Billy and Stu's old mask, and, like, this movie, like, really subverts your expectations, because we'll see characters die, and then we come to find out they're fucking ghosts, like, they're some of the Ghostface. I forget her name, but turns out, like, at the very end of the movie, we find out that Richie's brother and sister and dad were the ones going after Sam and Tara the entire time. and it's a pretty fucking crazy plot twist. Some of the kills in this are pretty fucking, like, they're fucked. Like, Mindy's girlfriend gets fucking stabbed in, like, the gut, and, like, fucking, they'd have to have her crawl across this ladder that goes from one apartment to another, and Ghostface just starts shaking that shit, and she falls off and dies. And, like, the subway scene, that's a good-ass scene. The scene in the fucking stab, like, museum shit, that's crazy, too. There's a lot of really good fucking scenes in this movie. Like, this movie's very well set up, and I will not lie. There's a lot of shit in here that I fuck with hard. Like, Scream 6, I don't know, it's definitely not my top, obviously it's not my top 3, I've already stated what my top 3 is, but it is a good-ass Scream movie, and, like, bro, another scene, like, I'm just fucking, like, nerding out right now, but another scene that I really fucking, like, I really enjoyed, bro, was whenever Chad was getting stabbed by both Ghostface at the same time, and they did, like, the double knife wipe. That was tough. Like, that was a cool-ass scene, I cannot lie. Like, I just, like, genuinely don't know what to say. It's a good movie, like, genuinely is, and I'm kind of stumbling and repeating myself, but I don't have much else to say about this. This is a very solid movie, so I guess we can go ahead and just jump to the end, and yeah, guys.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm hoping to do more, like, longer series reviews. I don't really want to do it with franchises like this. Like I said, each movie I'm going to end up, like, pinning out a version where it's just a singular one. So I'm going to make the full-length video, then go up with those individual ones. So, but I do have some long-length series reviews in mind. And this will probably be much later, but I do want to talk about Walking Dead, obviously, American Horror Story, Doctor Who is up there for me. Like, I want to talk about these big TV series. Godzilla for film franchises at Amityville Horror, but those are going to be pretty big fucking tasks. And don't expect me to just give you individual videos for each one of those films. Godzilla I would probably be able to do. Like, I like those movies personally, but Amityville, you might get, like, single videos for the fucking first 3 movies, and anything after that, it's wraps. As for announcements, the next big franchise, I'm thinking probably Friday the 13th or Hellraiser, just because I have made a Friday the 13th review. That one was kind of ass. I'll admit that. Like, I'm not a big fan of that review. And then Nightmare on Elm Street, I did that review too. I'm not a big fan of that either. So neither of those reviews are good at all in my opinion, and those will probably be covered later. Not later, but, like, sooner rather than later, just because I want to redo those reviews and get them right. And then for anybody wondering about Halloween, that'll get covered probably closer to October, because I would hate to fucking cover Halloween in mid-March. Like, that's not what I want to cover when it's the season. October is going to be pretty. I'm not trying to jump the board, but I have a lot of ideas going on, so y'all will get those eventually. Just know that. Just know tomorrow's Child's Play, Saturday or Sunday's going to be Scream 7, and then as for one-offs, depends on my mood. I don't know. I have so many fucking movies, so we have options. I kind of want to do like a shitty horror movie. Like, I'll probably cover something fun, because these big franchises are a lot to tackle at once. And I want to cover, like, a shitty slasher, but if not, y'all will probably get some, like, Get Out or Hereditary. So, I have nothing more to say, guys. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your day. I hope y'all enjoyed that video, and I'm going to go ahead and get off here, and probably fucking get the editing in this. So,